everyone, welcome to Must Read Monday. My name is Dabney. I'm the young adult librarian with the Twin Lakes Libraries, and I use they, them pronouns. For today's episode, we are going to be looking at some books in honor of Hispanic Heritage Month. Now, you might be thinking Hispanic Heritage Month ends on October 15th, and you're right. However, you should be reading these authors all year round, and there's tons of new books coming out all the time, which is why I'm specifically looking at new books. These are from our big order we placed in May. So these are all ones that have got this one doesn't. The 2022 stickers because they came out this year, but they're going to be moving onto the shelf, so keep your eye out for them. I'll also have a couple reading lists linked in the video notes, which is our new books list and our book list for Hispanic and Latinx authors. So we're going to go through these kind of quickly, just to let you know I haven't read any of them yet. Some years you just get inundated with books and you don't get to all the books you want to by the time you want to get to them, and that's okay. The books are still going to be there later for you to enjoy. Or if you're like me and you're like, I have too many books, so you check out like a ton of audiobooks, and I always have my nose or my ears in a book. So without further ado, we have The Lost Dreamer by Lizz Huerta, and this is like a fantasy book with, as it says, about dreaming, and it says, India is a dreamer descended from a long line of seers, able to see beyond reality. She carries the rare gift of dreaming truth. And it's kind of got a little sum up at the end. A stunning fantasy inspired by ancient Mesoamerica, this gripping debut introduces us to a lineage of seers defiantly resisting the shifting patriarchal state that would see them destroyed, which I think sounds fantastic. I'm very much looking forward to this, and also this cover is gorgeous. Another one, when I saw the cover, I was like, oh my gosh, to read on the to-read list. This is Ballad Dagger. It's the first book of the Outlaw Saints, and it's by Daniel José Older, which I've read one of his previous series, The Shadow Shapers, so I'm very excited for this. Almost 16 years ago, Matisse's island homeland disappeared into the sea. Look, there's like a map going on, which I love. Weary and hopeless, the survivors of San Madrigal escaped to New York, while the rest of his tight-knit Brooklyn diaspora community dreams of someday finding a way back home. Mateo, now a high school junior and piano prodigy, living with his two aunts, one who's alive, the other not so much, is focused on one thing, getting the attention of locally grown music legend Isabel. Mateo finally gets his chance on the night of the Grand Fete, an annual party celebrating the blended culture of pirates, santeros, and Sephardim that created San Madrigal all those centuries ago. But the evil that sank their island has finally caught up with them, and on the night of the celebration, Mateo's life is forever changed when he witnesses a brutal murder committed by a person he thought he knew. Suddenly, Mateo is thrust into an ancient battle that spans years and seas. As deadly secrets unravel, Mateo awakens a power within himself, a power that not only links him to the killer, but could also hold the key to unlocking the dark mystery behind their lost homeland. Oh my God. I'm going to read it right now. Another fantasy novel, Together We Burn by Isabel Ibañez. This one has dragons, which I am always excited to read about dragons. A flamenco dancer who must become a dragon hunter to save her family legacy, and in a city plagued by dragons, which I'm just here for all of that. And this is another really eye-catching cover that I love. So I'm very excited for Getting into some not fantasy, but some more realistic books. On the Hook by Francisco X. Stork. An intense but ultimately hopeful novel about courage and the pursuit of happiness. So like I said, I'm going to go through some of these pretty fast, but Just Your Local Bisexual Disaster by Andrea Mosqueda. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. This one, I just love the title so much. I'm like, I totally have to read this. Growing up in Texas' Rio Grande Valley, Maggie Gonzalez has always been a little messy, but she's okay with that. She has a great family, a goofy group of friends, a rocky romantic history, and dreams of being a music photographer. Tasked with picking an escort for her little sister's quinceañera, though, Maggie has to face the truth. Her feelings about her friends and her future aren't as simple as she once believed. I'm excited. Ooh, so Boys of the Beast by Monica Zepeda. I'm here for all road trip books ever. So the route, 1,700 miles from Portland, Oregon to Albuquerque, New Mexico. The Beast, Grandma Lupe's 1988 Ford Thunderbird Turbo Coupe. The Boys, 3 strangers who also happen to be cousins. Matt, evangelical Christian, earnest, film nerd, carrying a dream to make movies despite the future his father is planning for him. Ethan, Jewish gay sci-fi nerd, carrying a phone that contains his entire relationship with Levi, unless they finally get to meet IRL on this trip. Oscar, stoner, smartass, too cool to be a nerd, carrying a letter that haunts him no matter how hard he tries to escape it. The end just might be a new beginning. Okay. Flirting with Fate by J.C. Cervantes. Goodness, let me read a little bit of this. Ava Granados will never forgive herself for being late to her beloved Nana's deathbed, but due to a flash flood that left Ava in a fender bender with a mysterious boy, she missed her grandmother's mystical blessing, one that has been passed between the women of her family upon death for generations. The Nana's ghost appears with a challenge from beyond the grave. As it turns out, Nana did give Ava a blessing, but it missed its target, landing with the boy from the night of the storm instead. Was it fate? Ava refuses to believe so. With the help of her sisters and Nana's rather bumbling spirit guide, she's determined to reclaim her share of the family magic and set Nana free. For guarded Ava, befriending some random boy is the last thing she wants to do. She's gotten along just fine protecting her heart. Keeping people at a distance is a great way to ensure no one ever hurts you. But as Ava embarks on her mission to retrieve the lost blessing, she starts to wonder if getting close to Thunderstorm Boy is worth the risk. Looks so good. Alright, last one, but this is not the last one in the new books, so keep looking for them. The Lesbiana's Guide to Catholic School by Sonora Reyes. Again, I love this cover and this title. 16-year-old Yamilet Flores prefers to be known for her killer eyeliner, not for being one of the only Mexican kids at her new, mostly white, very rich Catholic school. But at least here, no one knows she's gay, and Yami intends to keep it that way. After being outed by her crush and ex-best friend before transferring to Slayton Catholic, Yami has new priorities: keep her brother out of trouble, make her mom proud, and most importantly, don't fall in love. Granted, she's never been great at any of those things, but that's a problem for future Yami. The thing is, it's hard to fake being straight when Bo, the only openly queer girl at school, is so annoyingly perfect, and smart, and talented, and cute. So cute. Either way, Yami isn't going to make the same mistake again. If a word gets back to her mom, she could face a lot worse than rejection. So she'll have to start asking WWSGD, what would a straight girl do? So, I think this looks great. I'm very excited for it. All right, y'all. Those are some great books you should check out. So please come by the Mary Vincent and Hancock branch, visit our young adult departments, and get these books. All right, I will see you next time. Bye.